What's going on, guys? It's your boy Legitimate here, back with another video, and today I am so glad to be back on YouTube. The past 5 videos have been senior trip vlogs, and they have been one of the funnest things I've ever done. They were so much fun to make, so if you haven't checked those out yet, I'll put a playlist link right here. I just love making those videos so much, and I really want you guys to check those out. But for today's video, before we start, I have a huge shout out to 5am Hustle. Their Instagram is at 5am__hustle. But basically, they had a recent giveaway, which was these Post-it flags, Supreme Post-it flags, my first Supreme item ever. And I'm very thankful that I won that giveaway. And I really want to do a sponsorship with 5am Hustle. So make sure you guys comment down below 5am Hustle so they'll sponsor me. They're actually my favorite YouTuber, Paul Soul's sponsorship brand. So I would really appreciate that. But today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to show you guys how I got sneakers for cheap. I'm going to show you guys how I got Air Max 1s for $10, how I got Jordan 11 lows for $100, and how I got Puma RSX for only $30. I'm telling you guys right now, all these sneakers on this shelf right here, I would say about 2 of them I got for retail as gifts, and the rest of them I either bought myself with a discount code or someone else got me them for a discount code. I know exactly how this system works, and I am the best person to know about these things. So we're just gonna hop right into the video. This video is how to get sneakers for cheap. My first tip would be discount codes. Discount codes are the way to go. Almost all these shoes back here came from discount codes from buying shoes online. What I do is I sign up for every single shoe retailer. I sign up for all their emails. And personally, if you sign up for Finish Line's email, they give you a $10 gift for your birthday. So you can use $10 off and get anything. I use emails. I also follow a few places. There's Sneaker Shouts on Instagram. I highly recommend you guys following Sneaker Shouts because they have some amazing deals. They have literally almost every deal on the internet for sneakers, as well as on Twitter at Kicks Deals and at The Sneaker Firm. I look on these pages on a daily basis, and I've seen shoes discounted up to 86% off, and that's extremely helpful to me. I personally got these Puma RSX from finishline.com for $30. These retail for $120, $110, and they were on sale on Finish Line for $60. So I thought that was a pretty decent price. Still a little much for me. So I saw a Finish Line 50% off some of their shoes, and I got this shoe for $30. I'm telling you guys, discount codes are the way to go, and I highly recommend you follow those different things and just stay on these different websites. You can download their apps or something like that. But staying on the websites and seeing if you see like a 20% off, a 25% off, that's very helpful when you're trying to find sneakers that you want. Make sure you keep the sneakers in mind that you want the most. But sometimes I just find sneakers that I just really like that I wouldn't buy on a normal basis that are so cheap that I genuinely never thought about how much I like them. And that's what those Puma RSX were, like $30. That's a really good deal. Number 2 on my list, buying used shoes. There's a lot of places you can buy used shoes, and used shoes are actually really good and really underrated in my opinion. There's a few places you can buy them from. Facebook Marketplace is a really good one, as well as eBay. And some of the bigger ones, most known, are GOAT, which are like more expensive shoes, GOAT and Grailed. Those two are probably the best out there for more expensive shoes. But personally, I've never used any of these. I've used them to look at, and I've looked at Grailed probably once a week, and I think Grailed is a really good way to go. They have a bunch of used shoes for really discounted prices. Because when people want to sell their shoes, they're not going to sell used shoes for the retail price for how much they paid for them. And they're going to sell them for a lot cheaper than they paid for them. So that's why I think buying used shoes is also a good option. But obviously, if the shoe has no insole or the shoe is literally falling apart, that's the point where you don't buy used shoes. But if you can see a used shoe and it's just a little dirty or something like that, you can obviously clean them up on your own. And I think that's a really good way to go buying used sneakers. My next tip is to go to local retail stores. Foot Locker, Finish Line, Foot Action, Champ Sports, DTLR, Jimmy Jazz, just to name a few. I recently went to a Foot Locker nearby and I found a shoe I've been looking online for a very long time. Nike React Prestos, not these right here, but a different pair for my birthday. They go online for $120. The cheapest I ever saw them online was for $75. I found them in store at a Foot Locker for $60, and I went there and copped the shoe, obviously, and it's gonna be my birthday present. So sometimes in stores they have better deals than they have online because they have limited stock of that shoe in the store. So what you can do is, if they don't have your size in the store, you can buy the shoe online for the same price as long as you order it through the store. And I think that's a really good way to go. It's very smart in my opinion, and going to local retail stores will never disappoint. Number 4 on my list, if you have a Nike outlet, an Adidas outlet, any type of outlet nearby, you need to go to it. I have a Nike outlet nearby, and I can't tell you how clutch the Nike outlet has been to me. I personally copped, I would say 5 or 6 sneakers from the Nike outlet, and that's where these bad boys come into play. I got these for $10. I'm gonna give another one of them right now because this pretty much attains to this shoe as well. Gift cards, you need to ask for gift cards for your birthday, for Christmas. Gift cards are really helpful to local retail stores, like I said, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Foot Action, any of those stores. And that's how I got these. I got a gift card for the Nike outlet for $50, and I spent that gift card and I ended up only having to use $10 cash to pay for these Air Max 1s. And these are a shoe I've been looking at for a very long time. Nike outlet is just a really good way to go. A Nike outlet, Adidas outlet, they have discounted shoes that don't sell on their website, and you can find really good deals there, especially on the back wall, which is called the hash wall. Usually an extra 20% off, 25% off that hash wall, and they usually have some really good shoes. Depending on where you're located, my local one at the outlets isn't really that good, but sometimes I found steals like that. Nothing like Jordans or anything like that, but in different states, it just depends where you live. You can find really, really good deals on some solid shoes and solid sneakers on that hash wall. So I really recommend you guys going to your local Nike or Adidas outlet and finding really good deals there. My last tip is to go to local resale stores. Now, I didn't know these were a thing until recently. I showed you guys the time I went to the most expensive sneaker store in North Carolina, which was Courtside and Capital BST. I'll put a link up there, wherever it is. But I got these shoes. They retail for about $170, and I got these for $100. And they're online right now on StockX for over $300 brand new. And I bought these in a used condition, and I got these for $100 at Capital BST. And I just think buying used shoes from local reseller stores, I think it's a really good way to go as well as thrift stores. I've been to several thrift stores. Going thrifting is something I love to do. I personally have never bought any shoes thrifting because they don't usually have my size, but if they did have my size and it was a shoe I would actually enjoy, I would actually go there and buy it. My friend Andrew, not my brother, but my friend Andrew Roney, got some NMDs for $8, and he wears them a lot now and he loves them. So I found those for him at a Goodwill for about $8, and they were in his size. So just go to your local thrift stores, Goodwill, anything like that. They usually don't have good shoes, but going there once a week gives you better chances of finding better deals on sneakers there. So I really recommend going to local reseller stores and go to local thrift stores to see what you can find. Sometimes you're not going to find anything, sometimes you are going to find something, but it's not in your size. But I would just recommend just going to those stores because it will help you no matter what. But that was basically how I told you guys how to get shoes for cheap. And if you stuck to the end, comment down below Google. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. I really am into finding sneakers for a cheap deal, and that's always what I've done, using different discount codes, going to different stores, and that's always what I've been doing. And I've saved so much money in these past 2 or 3 years buying shoes from getting actual deals on them. And I would really recommend not paying retail for a shoe until you do all your research beforehand. And shoes like the Nike Air Force 1 all white, those will never go on sale. Stuff like Jordans, you can't expect to get Jordans for a cheap price unless they're used, obviously. You can't expect to get like a Bread one for $160. Like, that doesn't exist unless they're a fake sneaker. So be careful for fakes. Make sure your deal is legit. Make sure it's on a legit website. If the website doesn't look legit, then it's probably not legit. So make sure you be smart with your money. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. It's something I'm very interested in, and I hope I helped you guys out in any way, shape, or form. Make sure you use all 5 of those tips as you go into these next days of life. Buying sneakers for a discounted price is my specialty, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button. Let's get this video to 15 likes. It's a little bit up there, but I know you guys can do it. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. And as always, peace out.